Thanks, Governor. This is Patrick Cummins from the Australian newspaper. You talk about how it's been it's a bumpy ride on inflation and getting it back to target. Can you give a little bit more colour around what it would take, the kind of conditions that you would need to see that would tip the RBA, further towards a rate hike? I mean, is it the case that you get another 6 months of a disappointing inflation, or unemployment just doesn't go up? Can you give us a little bit more colour around what it would take?
Well, that's quite challenging for a couple of reasons. The inflation forecast in the next little while is going to be quite driven by petrol prices, which can go up and down, obviously. So it is going to be a little bit elevated in the near term, in the next 6 months, and then we think it's going to come down. Inflation at the moment is still declining, but it's declining less quickly than we thought it would. So at the moment, we still think that we can make our target of coming back into target range by 2025. We have been discussing at the board what is the tolerance for that. We're not putting any numbers on that yet. I'd have to say that we're a little reluctant to say, 1 month here, 1 month there. But really, it's if we saw that inflation expectations were starting to shift and that it was going to take markedly longer to come back into target, then we might have to be thinking about whether or not there needs to be an interest rate rise. But at the moment, that's not our central forecast.